checking to see if my stream is started, and then we're gonna do the prologue. Okay. On YouTube, it says that the stream has started, and it looks like it has started. Okay, so I should check my audio first. So prologue, and then Anna. I want to do Anna. First, I gotta make. Oh shoot! What? Oh what? There we go. Oh my gosh! What was that? Alright, I found the button that does the history. It was something about like whatever. Good evening. Oh, can I scroll? Oh, there we go. Good evening. Well, at least one of my employees showed up. What about Gil? He mumbled something about holes and pests and asked for a couple of days off. Business as usual then. Not quite. How so? I mean, us, not Gil. Business will be a tad different through the weekend. We got booked. Is this the dogs? That would be crazy. That's a new one. Who made the booking? The Safe Fair Toy Company. They make toys for dogs. It's their anniversary or something like that. We usually don't reserve the bar. Why do it this time? The clients are adorable. Excuse me? You'll see. Anything special I should know? They'll give you a ticket to trade in for any drink they want. Just do your usual thing. Fair enough. I'll be in my office. Call if you need me. Sure. Well then. Shoot. Oh, Lord. I already forgot what the songs I put in here are. We can do this. Oh shit, I gotta switch it. Why not? Time to mix drinks and change lives. Lord Pumple excuse me, I have a grizzly temple. What? Hello? A dog. A talking dog at that. Are you with the Safe Fire Toy Company? Yeah, did I arrive too early? No. Clients are adorable. Son of a bitch. Grizzly Temple, right? Coming right up. This dog wants a Grizzly Temple. Okay. Three, 1. Here you go. Free bar. I don't even get shit out of it. Thanks. This is gonna be a long weekend, isn't it? Ariel Wienerton. Oh my gosh. Hey, is the Bronson extract here produced using organic roots? I don't know. I don't know that information. Anyone I could talk to about that? No. Here? Right now? No. Get your free drink and go. But you should have that information on hand. But I don't. Every BTC certified bar is no different from a fast food chain. We get the same supplies as everyone else. Ask BTC officials if you want to know. But you should. But we don't. But saying that we should over and over is not going to change reality. Give me something with lots of Bronson extract then. Okay. Alright. we can start here. That only has two, that only has two, that only has one, that has none, 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 none. 1, 3, maybe a gut punch. Gut punch is decent. This has 6 in it. Alright, we can do this one. Here. What the hell is this? Your order. This is what Bronson extract tastes like? Sorta, yeah. Oh, fuck that noise. It's not worth the effort. No, it's not. Excuse me, you're not a dog. Thank God a person. I mean, they look more like an android to me, but... Well, as much as a person as a designated driver can be. What I mean is, why are there so many dogs? Why dogs? Why? Well, the Corgis created the Safe Fire Toy Company, and they've been doing a great job, so... A company run exclusively by dogs. Really. And a good one at that. Their only problem is that they have not so discreet preference for hiring Corgis exclusively. Discrimination? Why? Something about being more comfortable around their own kind. Are you with them? Well, I do prefer Corgis, but... No, I mean, are you working with them? Yeah, well, I'm only here because the law requires at least one humanoid on the payroll. Does the law really cover such scenarios? Why take a job like this? Cause it means I'm surrounded by corgis all day long. Designated driver roles aside, it's the closest thing to heaven. Although, to be fair, I'm not much of a drinker anyway. Now I see. Well, each their own. Each to their own. You gonna drink anything? Has to be non-alcoholic since you're the designated driver. Do you have anything non-alcoholic? Let's see what I can fetch you. Did you intend to make a pun? A pun? I guess you didn't. Never mind. Bad touch has... Yep. This shit sounds literally horrendous. Come on, pretty boy. Here. Thanks. You sure this isn't alcoholic? Pretty sure. Okay. Listen, I need to know. Is it really going to be only corgis today? Is that all I'm gonna do all night? Sir, the same kind of dog over and over? The vast majority of them are Pembroke Welsh corgis. There are a couple of Cardigan Welsh corgis, but the relationship between the two breeds is a tad difficult, so the Cardigans weren't invited. So yeah, I guess you'll be serving the same kind of dogs all night. No, I mean, isn't there some other human I might talk to today? There's a woman on staff, but she couldn't come today. Oh boy. Is that a problem somehow? It's not really a problem. We've survived worse than this. Like the time when the AA meeting came here asking for non-alcoholic stuff on what kind of an alcoholic anonymous? Oh my gosh. But just to think about the fact that I'm serving drinks to dogs. At some point, all the choices in my life led to me serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. It's one of those moments that makes you want to stop and rethink where your life is going. Do you perhaps not like this job? I do, but I do. I love every single second of this job, but dogs. It's like a fashion designer suddenly realizing he's been designing edible underwear. I still don't see what your problem is with the dogs, but I'm not going to force the subject. Well, I'm going to try entertaining myself for a bit. The stuff for playing pool is underneath the table. Also darts in the box next to the jukebox. Great, thanks for the information. Call if you need another drink. Sure. Lady Banner, I'm feeling happy, so I'll get everyone around. No. Actually, it's a free bar. I want you to spoil my mood. I want a French weaver. Coming right up. Jesus Christ, dog. Why is this the type of shit I drink too? I'm not even gonna lie. 90% alcohol. Ah, shit. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here you go. Still an awesome day. Dragon fucker. Yo, what's an alpha male gotta do to get some service? What may I serve you? Beer, and quickly. Coming right up. This dog wants a beer. Here you are. Damn, you're a slow piece of shit. Hey boss, what was the opposite of deja vu again? Gemini's vu. Yeah, that. Are you having a premonition? Something like that. Dog felt uncannily familiar. Are you bored? Not really. I was playing with the darts a bit ago. Thought about playing pool, but all the other clients are thumb challenged. Sorry if this sounds rude, but why was the dart box so dusty? You were the first person in a year or so I've been here that has actually played with darts. I think even my boss forgot they existed. By the way, how are the dogs' clients? We've had worse. Have you had someone come in and gnaw chairs to pieces? Yes, she was testing out her new mechanical teeth. She got banned from entering any BTC bar after that. Anecdotes like those, you'd think serving dogs would feel totally normal. You'd be wrong, because even then, we're talking about humans. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've served a dog or two in my time, but they usually come in with someone. And they never talk. Now that I think about it, are these drinks bad for the dogs? Probably. Now you worry about that? But no, they aren't. Only cappuccino monkeys are at risk if they drink those chemicals. Anyway, you want something to drink? Surprise me. Keep it non-alcoholic. Sure. Non-alcoholic surprise. Whatever the fuck that means. I'll surprise you, alright. Here you go. Underappreciated drink. Oh my gosh. Thank you. This might sound weird to ask, but they talk through their collars, right? That's right. How do they work? It's not too hard, really. They're just translators. They read the dog's brain and turn their thoughts into words. Do keep in mind that today's dog breeds have more cognitive capacity than their ancestors. If you put the translators on the dogs from a decade ago, they wouldn't work like they do now. Yeah, I read something about that once. Another question, why do they wear so small tuxedos? It's good for PR. You don't say. Well, it'll be a bit before we go for the day. Any other questions? Yeah, why the fuck do those dogs want to get drunk? They see humans do it and think they might be fun. Just like teens then. Is it fun? A little bit. Should you? No. Now, if you'll excuse me, Satan's helper. Oh my gosh. What can I serve you? Moon. Excuse me? Moon. A moon blast? Moon. Oh my gosh, this is what customers are like. I swear, this is exactly what customers are like. A big moon blast? Moon. Alright then. This dog wants a big moon blast. I already forgot what song this was. Here. Moon. Was that a good moon or a bad moon? A risque, casse, let's play. Oh, not the damn pig Latin. What is this? Spike or C? Crevice spike? Sure. Oye, understand way in May? Yes, I do understand you. I was a kid once. Crevice spike. One, two, three. Ear, Hanks. Alright, one more drink before we wrap things up. What do you want? Not picky, give me anything. Of course, anything, he said. Nope, you can't get a Brantini because that's alcoholic. You can take this. Here you are. Thanks. So, what exactly do you do? Sorry if it's rude to ask. I guess I'm what people call an office boy. My duties usually involve looking for things, answering a few calls, that sort of stuff. But, this being a dog run company, there are a lot more responsibilities. Like getting stuff off the shelves and opening windows. Yeah, at least they pay well. I see. And how you end up in that position? Where'd you get that offer? My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. He told me they needed thumbs. Figures. They are celebrating the company's anniversary, right? Yeah. 3 years ago, 3 corgis became dissatisfied with the quality of existing dog toys. So they founded this company. Got the money from their owners, if I remember correctly. I can see that happening somehow. STC is the second biggest dog toy company in the world. Fun fact, they started as safer toy development. Ain't that unfortunate? Hello? Hey, Dorothy. Huh? The bar's favorite sweetheart has arrived. Oh, why are you quiet? I'm waiting for the audience's cheers to stop. This isn't a sitcom. Oh, honey, how innocent. Excuse me, you are? And what's your name? We never got that. Oh, I'm the lovely Dorothy. Hey, is that your service? Wait, you're a Lilum, not at your service then. Huh? Don't be rude to other clients. She's kind of a regular here. Kind of. I've been coming here religiously for the past 3 months now. 3 months! I come in to see your charming face and say you say I'm just kind of a regular? Hey, they're missing the quotation mark there. For shame, honey, for shame. I'm sorry, I guess. Letting the free drink wouldn't solve. What would do? Aw, you're playing hard to get. Even if I wanted to give you a drink, we're booked for the whole weekend. Don't you think you should at least put a sign out front or something? Hey, I only found out myself just a few minutes ago. She got one of my tickets if you're okay with it. I see no problem. Oh, you're so sweet. If you were at least 40% organic, I would give you a discount. Discount? You don't need to know. So, who booked you? This guy? Safe Air Toy Company. What do? They create dog toys. Oh, lovely. It's also run by dogs. Oh, don't joke like that. You think I kid about something like that? You mean that if I turn around, I'd see dogs? Yeah. Didn't you see him when you came in? I just entered without looking anywhere else at the bar, but the bar. You look troubled. I'm not too much of a dog person. Even if I charge extra if my clients want a doggy style. Doggy? You don't need to know. I'm gonna take this ticket and trade it in next Monday. I'm leaving right now. Ticket would have expired by then, though. She looks like the kind of girl that will hold you to your promise regardless. Is that obvious? Well, I have to gather the cabs outside. Keep it up, bartender. Good night. Yeah, you too. Come again. Good night. Come again. Alright, sirs. Night's over. You have kennels you need to return to. All done? Yeah. Boss, how did you end up being booked by dogs? I know some dogs myself. Huh? You told me we were booked for the whole weekend, right? That's right. Please bear with it. We're all doing our part after all. Yeah. Well, I gotta go for today. Bye. Take care. Good evening. Day 2 of serving dogs. Are you ready? No. Cheer up. No. That attitude won't make things easier for yourself. Serving dogs won't ease things either. Have you ever heard anything from Gail? Well, have you heard anything from Gail? Nope, but you should be having fun wherever he is. Also, did you know we had darts? Yeah, I did. Why didn't you tell me? Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume. Target board usually comes with a set of darts. Do you like darts, boss? Not particularly, but now I owe an apology to someone. Huh? Anyway, call me if you need anything. Sure. Well then, let's do it. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey Betty. Oh, hey, can I have a big beer, please? Thank God, a human. Sure, coming right up. Let's give her a big beer, just like Donovan does. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here. Thank you. May I ask what you do for these dogs, Miss Beatrice? But everyone calls me Betty. Beatrice? Beatrice? Oh my gosh. And why do you need to know that? If you've been stuck with dogs all day, you'd also be curious when a human walks in. Fair enough. I'm their veterinarian. Oh, how nice. But first I need to grab this pillow. I wonder if I can mod some songs into here. I could probably still mod a song in. I know a decent song. They're all your clients? Yeah, company issue vet. I mean, I have my own office, but it's in their building. So, you're Betty the vet? Betty the Betty. Oh, cram it. Sorry, not in the mood for puns right now. Oh wait, we can do this day. Let's do this day without the scan lines. I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up around you besides puns? Yeah, Smith, but that's harder to shove into the conversation in the first place. Noted. What do you have against enhancements anyway? They're unnatural. They go against the very idea of human evolution. There's a certain, well, that humans can't cross without enhancements. It's not like having something replaced would automatically make you an expert in things. If anything, getting enhancement sets you back until you get used to it. We see now we're on the enhancement conversation. Jeez. Just like what she wanted to avoid. Come on, Jill. Yeah. Yeah, but it just makes things too easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day. But, you have a point. Skill doesn't ship with enhancements, at least not yet. Sorry for the outburst. I have, my story with enhancements. Oh, I don't mind. It's way more entertaining than serving drinks to talking dogs. Sorry. Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Want another drink? I'm fine for now. Call me if you need anything. Sure. Worm Frigger. Hey, have you seen a red dot? I've seen many things in my life, but a red dot? Not today, no. Do you have any red drinks? Red drinks? Yeah, the drink might know something. Right, a red drink? Bleeding Janes are red, right? Or Bloody Marys are red, right? I pray they are. Here. Thanks. Okay, fine. Hear me out. You're gonna tell me where that red dot went, or I'll drink you. I'm not bluffing. I'll drink you all up. Bangkok bastard. Ah, those damn Pomeranians think that they come and take our jobs. Excuse me? We've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis. Must be just slow news days. But you know what I say? It's good that we don't hire anyone else. We don't need more racist rude in our workplace. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats. Wouldn't other races bring new skills to the company? Shut up. What do you know? Now give me a bad touch. Alright. A bad touch for the dog. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Here. Racist dogs. What are the odds? Wait, if I can't tell the differences between them, does that make me racist too? Would it matter if you're racist against racists? Huh? Bartenders, please stop dozing off. I need booze. Sorry, what can I get you? I have a Zen Star. Sure. Bet wants a Zen Star. Oh shoot, no. Pressing space will mix it? That's crazy. Here. Thank you. Something on your mind? Willing to lend an ear? It's in the job description. Kinda. Alright then. So, you mentioned the thing about talking dogs. I thought people throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact that we can always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what do we find out? They're just furry, adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that. I have yet to meet a furry office worker with half the charisma of these guys. You met furry office workers? I've seen my share of the world, bartender. Sounds like you're tired. It's fleas and tick season. I am tired. So you're don't you dare. Are you ticked off, man? Well, this whole free bar thing is nice, though, I guess. Would have been nicer if we actually had time to get properly ready. What do you mean? I found out about the booking yesterday. I was getting ready. Did the client ask for something special? Was there something I needed to know about them? Boss didn't specify anything. All she said to me was pretend like it's any other day. was a screw up on our end. Sorry. They were desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they got a place. Wow, the sudden plans. Did they forget their anniversary or something? We found the place, but the Cardigans were the ones that hired it. Then some stupid argument arose, and the Cardigans decided they didn't want to have any Pembrokes at their party. I swear to God, these dogs are like annoying little suburban kids. What about these Cardigans I keep hearing about? Oh, just another kind of corgi, except with except for different fur colors and a slightly different attitude. All this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs, and dogs mating with dogs twice their size. Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking their owners. Oh, I mean, that's the reason why they're in the bar at the first place. But I guess the media focus on the Pembrokes probably didn't help. Oh my gosh. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll have dogs to, yeah. Oh, yeah, do your job. Don't remind me. Hey, buddy. Hello. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You? I am? Whoa, thanks, buddy. What can I serve you? Well, big sunshine clown would be nice. Coming right up. Oh shit, I didn't blend it. Here. Aw, aren't you a cutie, loopy doopy poo? Wolf. You know what I hate, man? What do you hate, dog? Cabbages, man. They're like lettuces that decide to go to the gym. They think they're big and they think they're a big deal because their leaves are harder. Guess what? I don't like them. Calm down, dog. You want anything? For cabbages to not exist. I meant to drink. Oh, then I have a big grizzly temple then. I can do that. Alright, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All blended. 1. Here you go. Chill out for a bit, dog. Thanks, man. Bartender. Yeah. Have anything sweet? We're talking about drinks, right? Are you hitting on me? Maybe. Make it big. Do you like them big, Miss Betty? It's not the size or how you sell it. Gourmet food exists for that sole reason. Wise words. She wants a big sweet drink, alright. Here. Thanks. You know, I'm curious. What's the weirdest client you've ever gotten? I wouldn't be able to tell you. There's many kinds of weird. Pick the first one that comes to mind. Well, there's this one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering. That's not that weird. Came in wearing a velociraptor mask and wouldn't stop screaming. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards. Oh, yeah, that's kind of weird. At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I get asked what's your story with the enhancements? Why the interest? Because it seems like a personal thing. It doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. And honestly, I'm really bored. Huh. Sure, I can entertain you a bit. Back when I was a college freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their hands enhanced. I was around the time we all started practicing surgery. They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. So they hired a shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked one of them out of it. The others went with the guy and got their hands chopped off. This is one of those stories that ends badly, I'm guessing. Yeah, 4 girls, an arthritic mess, and the last died on the operation table. So yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements, especially if they're taking an effort to avoid effort. This culture of become better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves. Eyebrows. He also talk using electrolarynx. You seen him? No, but I remember news about the police catching someone who's performing illegal surgeries. Never thought I'd meet somebody affected by him. Small world, isn't it? Ah, well, I guess I gotta check on the dogs, see if they're fine. Sure, I'll keep serving them booze. Thanks for sharing that story. Yeah. Accident Lamau. Hey man, have you ever felt like time is moving too fast? Tonight I'm feeling like it's not moving by fast enough. Oh, I can relate. Lucky you. Well, they say that if time feels like it's going by too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you? I want a bad touch. Sorry, coming right up. This dog wants to. This is a bad touch. Here you go. Have a good time out there. Maybe right. Thanks. Bartender. Hmm? One Brantini, please. Sure. Need a Brantini. Like how you can't do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, not you. Age and mixed. Here. Excuse me, the beer mat's dirty. Sorry, I'll change it out. Nah, leave it like that. It's already ruined the Brantini anyway. Oh my gosh. Taking a breather? Yeah, not like I'm that busy though. Fucking dogs. Anyway, want anything to drink? No, some dogs gave me drinks already. I'm fine. Oh, alright. Say, bartender, do you like your job? Hmm? I mean, you're not like the usual crop of bartenders. The kind who are always making a big show at a disco or rave party. Why does everyone keep saying that? Hey, why are you working as a veterinarian? If you want to change the subject, you can just say so. I just did. Fine. I'm a veterinarian because if I don't do it, who will? I don't trust other vets. I don't feel like they're actually cut for the job, so I took it upon myself to do it. That's quite the ambition. Speaking of ambition, did you start working here because this is what you wanted since high school or something? That's a whole new can of worms I don't want to open, but no. Life took me here, basically. What a question. Thought we were exchanging life stories with each other. I was also thinking about the whole risk versus reward thing. These dogs made an offer just as as I graduated. Sometimes I wonder if I would have been better off taking bigger risks. You know, the whole safe position versus big bet kind of deal. If you're comfortable with the opportunity you've been given, take it. If it's something that's been bothering you for a while, scratch that itch. Wow, you should become a counselor. Nah, it's just cheap advice. Well, I had to take care of the dogs. Excuse me for a bit. Actually, we're about to leave already. Oh, really? Yeah, thank you for everything. Don't worry. Thank dog. I mean God. God. God, dog, damn it. Done for the day, I'm guessing. Mm-hmm. Might want to get some insecticide or something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of this stunt? Health inspector's too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it. Alright. Say, boss, you look tense. Really? Weird. So I'll call it a day here. Thank you for your hard work. Alright, last day of dogs. Evening. You look bum, boss. Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad? Maybe because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis at the bar. I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us. Please, I want the Shibas. I want Shiba. One problem at a time, boss. God dang. Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute. One problem at a time. One pandemic at a time. Come on now. Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Aren't you worried about Gil or something? Trust me, of all my worries, Gil was the least of them. Put some music on and enjoy the day, won't you? Uh-huh. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Bartender, we meet again. Oh, Miss Betty. Hello. Oh, your name is Deal. And Mr. Corgi Lover, call me Deal. Deal. Deal? Deal. Wipe that satisfied look off your faces, you two. What can I serve you today? I'll have a beer. I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a fringe weaver. Right, coming up. One fringe weaver, one beer. Here. Thanks. Thank you. You seem distracted. Has serving so many dogs finally gotten to you? No, well, yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday. Weird how? Romantic weird, drug addict weird, let's hope nobody finds somebody in the fridge weird. Well, for starters, just the fact that she only told me we were booked moments before we opened. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts. Like you. Worse. Oh. She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on. Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement? No, we don't have a license for that. My bad. Oh well, thinking about it too much isn't part of my job. Can I ask you something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious. What does the BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does training involve? It's a lot of work of etiquette and regulation work. Most of their time, though, is actually spent on simulations. Simulations? Am I being trained for the BTC right now? Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. I want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances for failure are really slim, but it's better not to take those chances. I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must attend to other clients. Dogs. That. Oh, sure. They are chasing me, man. Ooh. The cabbages, man. The GD, god darn damn it, cabbages. They are everywhere. They are out for my rump. Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down? A big blue fairy would be nice. Okay, then. What's a big blue fairy? Here. Thanks. Very nice of you. Something the matter? Then a drink can't solve. Not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. What do you want? Give me a gut punch. Okay. Fleabag wants a gut punch. Here you are. Thanks. Have you ever felt guilty for being born the wrong race? The what now? I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering, are you racist? Not really. Do you feel like other Corgis might be? I mean, definitely. Then why worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take generalizations personally. Might be right. Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She's wearing this mini dress and had this prosthetic eye. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Stella. I thought you were against people using prosthetics. I'm not against cute, though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics. I'm only against enhancements. I don't see the difference between those two. I do, okay, I do, deal. I actually do. Like, imagine having a prosthetic eye versus having a fucking smart eye. Oh my gosh, a smart eye sounds so interesting. Like, and it projects the time to you. Oh my gosh, wait. Let me start doing some science stuff. Let me do bioengineering. That's not the word for it, is it? All right, let me put it this way. If you lost an arm and replaced it with a mechanical arm that does exactly what the older one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse, if you decide to replace your arm because of fashion or a whim, or decide to get better at some sport, that's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement. Replacement versus enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion about Lillian replacing their factory parts for kicks. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise. Well, I can see why you think that, but what suggests to you that what she had was an enhancement? She had bad eyesight. Wouldn't that count as an enhancement, even if it fixes it? How does reparative work factor into your ideologies? They might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty. Well, damn it, stop making sense, you piece of scrap. Weakening my resolve. Having fun? Oh, bartender, that was fast. Seem to be less dogs out today, at least dogs that want to drink. Yeah, some of them ate their tickets. Lovely, I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender? My mom had a saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses. Which means your body, your choice. Not hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them. See, Betty? Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who has an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as me being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindly hating someone because of something like that. Well, maybe you should practice what you preach. Now, what does that mean? I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word. Are you two gonna order anything? I'm fine right now. She's drinking mine, actually. Alright, call if you need anything else. Sure. Let's see. So much for avoiding retaliation. Shit eater. You're not gonna believe me. I was in the other bathroom and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink. You mean the mirror? No, another dog. I see. What can I serve you? You're not gonna do anything about that other dog on top of the sink? I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Don't worry. Hope you're right. I want something really sweet. Coming right up. You're about to get sugar rush. Here. Thanks. Please think about the thing with the other dog on top of the sink. I will, don't worry. Well then, that was quick. Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. I heard someone booked us for 3 days. I expected more of an attendance. While you were gone, this fella here said that the Bleeding Jane is better than a pile driver. Please, prove him wrong. All I'm saying is I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage. So true, low-key, but at the same time, I do see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth. Oh my gosh. Like, I really do. I love a cocktail, right? Favorite thing ever. But I do love a solid, like, straight two shots of vodka and a tiny sliver of something else, or gin and then a sliver of something else. I do see the point in that. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point in discussing non-alcoholic drinks at a bar? In my opinion, people with their bad touch always make me giggle like an idiot, though. That's not an opinion, that's a statement. Oh, well, please serve us either pile drivers or Bleeding James. Well, I'll let you decide which one is better. Coming right up. I'm getting the pile driver. I cannot stand the Bloody Mary. Here. Jackpot. Oh well. How you two end up discussing that? Well, it started when I told this guy I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis. Why don't you like corgis? They're cute and fluffy and funny, and they just like make you smile. Tell me one interesting thing about them. Legends say they were created by a fairy and that their breed was raised to fight dragons. Oh, you have to be kidding. No, actually, I heard that one too. Really? Still, I can't see why you're so tired of them. Don't know, maybe because I only deal with them at their worst? You only see them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and clogging their sphincters if they eat their owner's dental floss. I might be their veterinarian, but they treat me more like a mom and not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist. After a while, you just stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see are issues you must fix. At least they're cute issues. Depends. The gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preferences. I was talking about your job. Oh, yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much of them that I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them. I'm tired of you being so obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed. I'm passionate. You sleep with a corgi plushie and you have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company. I'm really passionate? Too much passion can become an issue, you know. Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict? I was going to do that tomorrow when they're all together, but I still don't see why I should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take me too seriously. Understandable, I don't take you seriously either. I mean, in the end, they're still dogs. They need someone with a strong, commanding voice. Are you saying I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice, just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor? I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict. Yeah, this is hurting them more than they actually think. The company might actually collapse at this rate. Which is terrible, because a couple of these dogs' families are dependent on their paychecks. Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? It's a bit of a legal gray area. The dogs are doing it willingly, after all. Even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing? He's fine, still complaining about his back. Says still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not that weak. Who's this Jurgen guy? My guardian. I passed the test years ago, but I couldn't leave him. That's actually commonplace, isn't it? Them being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family. Now, to be fair, some people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects. Oh yeah, I know. My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons. The one who left all his earthly possessions to his car, right? Yeah, that one. How do you become a Lilim's guardian? You fill a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council. Then you do a background check. If they deem you useful, they'll give you an authorization. You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lilim you'll be taken care of. You have to watch over it until it can pass 3 different personality tests. If Lilim wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem. So it's like adoption and the lottery all rolled into one. They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. 2 Lilim can be of the same model, but they'll grow differently depending on their guardians. What if something happens to the guardian? A new guardians can appeal to the council, stating they're more fit for the position than the original. This happens when a guardian has become unavailable in some way, or because you can back up claims of neglect or maltreatment. You spit out all that information like it's hard-coded into you. I worked in that department for some time before coming to STC. It's almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian bartender? I don't know, I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. The money they give you for it is not that great though. I see. Well, time to check on the dogs. Listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a punk. It's just, I was chasing my tail and now I'm too hyper to control myself. Sorry. Just give me anything. Alright. I want the shits and giggles. Anything, you take the literal basic shit. All mix, 3, 2, 1. This is good. Very good. Very good. Huh? No, I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians. Those are nice, but they aren't corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier? Yeah. The white knight that was with her, she wasn't that bad either. I mean, it was obvious that a tapestry of muscles was hidden under her armor. I'm a former delicate looking girl, so you can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's your thing. And you, bartender? Me? What? Which dog race do you prefer? Shibas. I like Shibas. German Shepherds. Oh my gosh. And weenies. Weenie dogs. That's not the question I was expecting. Not much of a dog person, actually. I have a cat, though. Have any pets? A cat named Flora. Yeah. It's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls, too? Oh. Want to be rescued? I'm sure I'd be making a pretty witty retort right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Weird. I always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal. Why call it Flora? Flora is a little one I met some time ago that... never mind. Pretty lame name if you ask me. Well, better than calling it asshat. I bet when you and Ford play, it's quite the sight, huh? He's so lively, sometimes I fear foreshadows my presence entirely. You guys want to lose consciousness that much. Wait. Oh my gosh. I just got the pun. You really need to calm down with the whole pun hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground, what is this rescue fantasy you mentioned before? You know, the one where the wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love. Bad boy turns away a life of crime. Drag-eyed girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for. It's corny romance cliches 101. Well, you're the one with the shelf full of old lady romance novels, so I'll trust you on this. Hey, Fabio the 13th is a national treasure. You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels? They let you put yourself in the place of the main character quite easily. Even if said main character is a muscular man, I see no problem. Just, what is your self-image? If I can ask something, what is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Many people cringe at puns, you know. Yeah, but you act like you have a vendetta against them. They make me feel stupid. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally get them, and they weren't that funny. It made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place. I've said this many times, but I might as well be just making a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure that's how it works. Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know it. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor and they're being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. Want anything else? I have a bloom light. Actually, make that too, please. Sure. Let me count. 5. Yep, 5. 10. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here. Thanks. Say, you two seem to get along quite well. Well, when you're the only sentient humanoids in the entire company, it kinda happens. Sentient? We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so... I see. Seems there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you are the only... Wow. Even if you are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other. Well, I guess I'm one of the few that can stand Betty. She's a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. Dogs don't call her mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while. You were eavesdropping? So, you can say nice things once in a while. You say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know? You should take your own advice. Maybe some other time. I'm not a hug box. Anything happen? Dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection on the mirror and charged into it. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made the dog very confused. How the hell do they get on top of the sinks? They're surprisingly agile, even with those stubby little legs. Oh yeah, I ordered you this. Ah, thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? Oh my gosh. She... We broke up last month. Huh? Well, things weren't going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got bitter. Why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Did you want your turn at the Betty Mobile? Uh, I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. After a while, I stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say. Please don't do that again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right. Um, you know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health is always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person isn't okay or even dead, and what started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you, you piece of scrap. Don't worry, I understand why you did it. Hey, now that I think about it, you sure hang out with us a lot, bartender. Well, dogs can only be so interested, and besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all, especially since you're the one bringing booze. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way, but you smell better than most of them. Thank you. A funny thing is that we are unofficially associated with local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their home. You seem to really, really like talking to your clients, like it's the best part of your job or something. Kinda is. Sit around in crowded places like malls or beers and or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you'll get to hear all kinds of stories. Some just blurt it all out, while some do it while drunk. To know that no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, no two people are alike. It's fascinating. You could be a powerful information broker without that knowledge. Nah, not interested. I like to see myself more as a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there's still decent folk out there. I'm not decent. You are critically obsessed with dogs. I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something. Sure. Go ahead. Quick, a beer. Okay. Uh, Here. Thanks. Now, boom. Huh? Why'd you break the glass? I made breakfast. Get it? Because I made you drink fast and I broke it and go. Tough crowd. Suddenly I understand the hate for puns. Hey, Bat Render. Yeah? Your job has a funny name. It don't say. How's she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night. Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here. Why? Wish I knew. Example of her alcohol intolerance, though. Broad Denter, I want to make a toast to my good friend the robot here. Probably the only person, robot, thing that can stand my yapping for more than half an hour. Without him, my job would be 5 times more boring and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers! You're not holding a drink. Then give me one, Ben Trader. Isn't that your job? I need a beer. Big one. Alright. Alright, cheers. I said cheers. 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 Good. Grumpy when sober and a sweetheart when drunk. Seems like she's been like this since her university years. Made it sound like those were a decade ago. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person when drunk. Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it, craves it. That's called being an alcoholic. Oh my gosh. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Same. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Why else do they leave some poison in potentially poisonous foods like that weird balloon fish thing? Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they've even found medicine among all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough, I see that's proof you're drunk. If you were sober, you just say, hell if I know. Silly robot. Now that you think about it, what kind of robot are you, Lilum? Always sounds too feminine. Okay then, what manner of piece of scrap are you? You don't know? Never cared. Now I'm curious. Oh well, you won't remember it tomorrow. I'm a DT-01T, a special development robot. Is that like the DFC-72s? No. DFC-72s are designed to be as physically human as possible in order to blend in with humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We're workroom. Why must you be cursed to only one destiny from the moment you were born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know, I'm already doing it. Being created or hardwired for one duty only means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice? That's the whole purpose of the ADN law. Yeah, but you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part. True, I never upgraded my muscle, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. Lilum can sweat? Cooling agents, yeah. No matter, you're still special to me, no matter what kind of robot you are. Lilum, no matter what piece of shit you are. Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet? Whoa! Excuse me, huh? That sobered you up real quick. If humans are allowed to marry robots... Lilum, I meant Lilum. They should be able to marry dogs too. App Trender. That's me, I think. This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him. Excuse me? I do not. I'm just saying that if humans are now allowed to marry Lilum, why shouldn't they be able to marry animals? Because first of all, they're not humanoids. What about monkeys then? And now you want to bang a monkey. I don't. And second of all, dogs, like many other animals, can't give you consent. But look at these dogs. Sure, they have cognitive abilities of 7-year-olds, but they can talk, drink booze, and argue. So now you want to bang a 7-year-old? We have a regular here who will be delighted to hear that. Stop it. Oh my gosh, I think I know who we're talking about. Remember, Lilum human marriages were only sanctioned after the Lilum achieved full sentience. And even then, they used marriage as a way to evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore, you get me? Says that's vegetarian. Why are you only smart when you're drunk? I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. But if you start thinking about doing a horizontal mambo with a 7-year-old, please seek some mental help. But I don't want to bang dogs or monkeys or 7-year-olds. Well, thank God. Why did you suddenly start even talking about dog-human marriage? It's just I was thinking about all those dogs in tuxedos and started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, just try and picture that. And I'm the drunk one? Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? And again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. You have a limit, as in a limit to how much you can drink before passing out? No, I just get disoriented to the point where I'm effectively useless, but I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all the shit that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effect passes. Once I wonder why they gave all those human flaws to Lilum. I read something about that. It said that giving Lilum the same kind of weakness as humans do, they would develop the same way humans do. So that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating? Seems like it. But it makes me wonder, exactly how anatomically correct are you? That's something I know and you don't. Huh. Any of you want anything else to drink? Yeah, I want nothing. You're drunk enough as is. You're not my dad. You can tell me what I can or can't do. Beatrice Alberts, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. Go sleep in the car. We're almost done here. But Mom. Go. Bye, bad nerder. Bye, Miss Betty. It actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Though I'm curious, why do you call her Miss Betty? Makes her sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel right to call her that. Maybe it's the forehead. Maybe it's the hairstyle. Maybe it's the death mom hair. I see. Well, I gotta get things ready, if you'll excuse me. Good luck. Hey, we're closing. Damn it. Well, everyone's safe in the cab. We're taking our leave, bartender. Thank you for providing such great service on such notice. That's my job, and, you were interesting, too. Well, thank you. And make sure to tell all our associates about the wonders of this place. Thank you, and please come again. Sure will. Send my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later, then. Bye. All done? Yep, you still mad that you weren't going to see any dogs? Seems like you got some new regulars. Yeah, it'll be nice if they came back, or that we're still here when they want to come back. You've been acting weird all weekend, boss. Are you okay? The bar's totally not gonna shut down, huh? I am, but the bar isn't. What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income this last few months, which means we have the risk of being wiped off the map. And that's just how the prologue ends? Crazy. They was like, yeah, we about to get fucked up in a few seconds. It's like in the prologue. Alright, so while this plays, and before I do Anna, I'm gonna go get me a drink. time to open up this water bottle. It's a demo. Okay. Okay. Oh. Man, such a slow night. At least I'm not serving dogs. Normally, this would be where a dog shows up, like a cheap punchline. Oh my gosh, me at work. I was like, well, at least there's nobody in. And then somebody just comes around. I guess not. Speaking of dogs, I wonder where the hell's Gil. Bored. Sorry, did I wake you up? I wasn't sleeping, my eyes were open. Went to college, right? You know about having your eyes. You know how having your eyes open means nothing. Don't worry, I don't blame you. It's been a really long time since we had such a slow night. In fact, I think the last time we had a night this slow was before you started working here. Really? Yeah, it happened when Robert was still working here. Who? My first employee. Poor idiot bought a levitation potion and threw himself off a building. Oh. As it turned out, the potion actually worked. Come again? Started rising in the air and couldn't stop. They later found his body smeared across the nose of a commercial flight that was on its way to Conjavania. But anyway, should you really dismiss that so easily? We didn't have a single client that night, not even a lost soul asking for directions. Then suddenly a kid shows up. He was obviously underage, but I was bored, so I decided to let him order something. Gave him one caramel free drink. I mean, even if I was letting him order, I wasn't about to give alcohol to an underage boy. Then, when he realized the time came for him to pay his tab, he realized he didn't have enough money. Then he yanked his shirt over his head and started screaming he's a ghost and tried to escape. So I kicked him so hard that he flew out of the bar and told him ghosts shouldn't feel pain. Oh. Boss, did you really kick that underage kid? Of course not. I just gave him a warning and made him wash a couple of dishes. The fact that you even thought for a moment that I would kick a young innocent child hurts me to no end, you know. Anyway, just keep it up. Someone will show up sooner or later. Sure, hope so. Hold on. Come to think of it, aren't Gil's checks made out to Robert? No. Well, at least that story killed a couple minutes. Guess I don't know, sort the glasses here or something? Oh, I understand what this is like. Huh? We have a fedora-shaped glass? Anybody here? Sorry, I'll read right there. Hey, Anna. Are you okay? I'm fine, yeah. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you, something wrong? Are you sure you're old enough to drink? Seeing as how I'm old enough to eat solid food, I guess that drinking won't be a problem. You know, that's not what I meant. Yeah, I'm old enough to drink. I turned 21 not too long ago, actually. Still don't believe me? What do you need me to give you? I must be sleep deprived or something. What's this deja vu feeling, though? It's fine, don't worry. What can I get you? I feel like having a sugar rush. Sure, coming right up. She wants a sugar rush. She looks a bit too young, though. Here. Thanks. Hold on. This doesn't have any alcohol, does it? Nope. You really think I'm underage, don't you? Yep. I'll have you know I'm old enough to get pregnant. That's sadly not relevant here. On second thought, this is actually good. I mean, don't underestimate me. Do you really think I look that young? Yeah, where's your ID, ma'am? I do, but not young enough to be considered underage. Then why don't you give me alcohol? Because I wanted to mess with you. Yeah, I really did. Mess with a client. Do you usually do that? Only if it looks like they might take it in their stride. Still, why are you so angry at the idea I think you might look young? That's... I mean, only people who don't like being mistaken for someone younger are young people. But to be fair, you still look older than 95% of our regulars. I mean, you serve drinks to people who look like they're 13 or something. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Please show me your ID. Oh my gosh, now let's talking about Dorothy like that. We stay talking about this lady. Sure. That looks like some shit that comes straight out of the lane. What year is it? It's... Alright, giving me serial experiments. Seems everything in order, Miss Anna Graham? Anna Graham. Where have I heard that name before? Go ahead. Just trying to make a joke I haven't heard yet. I'll politely refuse. No, I'm serious. Go ahead. People think it's too easy, so they never make jokes about my name. I'm still going to politely refuse. Oh, you're no fun. So, what's your name, Miss Bartender? My name? You saw my name. I had the right to know yours. Fair enough. I'm Jill. Jill what? Just Jill. Yeah, but what's your full name? Just call me Jill. Fine, I'll pretend Jill is a way of saying your name. It's actually Johanna Ignacia Lone. Actually, I'll shorten it to Joe. Whatever floats your boat. Say, Joe, this place looks awfully desolate. Joe, she says. It's been a slow day. A really, really slow day. I'm actually glad you showed up. It was growing boring. I was growing bored as hell. I mean, it's not like we're usually bustling along with activity, but this is unusual even for here. So I take it this isn't a popular place then. There are regulars, but we're not like the bars at Main Street. Still, I like this place. It's comfy and I don't know, it makes me feel safe. Weird. I usually feel that way too, but this place usually gives off the opposite impression. I like how on the TV, where there's usually stuff playing, there's nothing playing. Can't blame them though. This isn't exactly the best part of the city. That's a shame. I really like how isolated this place feels. You can't hear the sounds of the city in here. It's nice. Then again, when you say I have some experience, you could say I have some experience with isolated places, so it might be just be nostalgia. Nostalgia, huh? Speaking of coming in here, now that I think about it, why didn't you ask for my ID when I first came in? Why didn't you do it if I was so suspicious? Well, firstly, I was bored. Figures. Second, I felt like you were of legal age. How? Got a lot of kids coming thinking they could get ordered with ordering a drink, but they're too nervous or jumpy. I don't usually give drinks to kids like that. They don't know what they're dealing with. And whether they're not like that, but still underage. If they at least look like they're above legal age, I guess I would be able to live with myself, I guess. I still don't give them anything, if I know they're still kids, but hey, I'm bound to be fooled sometimes. So I'm guessing I wasn't jumpy? I see. Hey Joe, now that you know I can drink legally, can I get another one? What do you want? Give me something sweet. Sweet? Sure. And you're getting the same thing, but this time with alcohol in it. You're gonna see the difference in a second. One, two, three. Half alcohol, half actual stuff. One sweet drink. Thanks. You know, if all drinks were like this, I'd be afraid to turn into an alcoholic. Please don't joke about that. Too late. Me and Anna are just on the same wavelength. How can you say that? You're a bartender. A bartender doesn't want her clients to become alcoholics. She's not a drug dealer now. It's like how personal trainers don't want their trainees to turn to steroid junkies. Yeah, I guess you're right. Still, this one's really nice. Hey Joe, do you drink? I suppose, yeah, it would be weird for a bartender not to drink, you know. I don't know, I'm a dentist with bad teeth. Bartenders who don't drink would totally make sense. That's silly. It'd be like a vegan chef running a barbecue restaurant. You think? Yeah, I mean, it's not a matter of whether you can eat or drink. It's not a matter of whether you can eat or drink whatever it is that you're making. It's more like, why do it if you don't like it? Yeah, I guess that's true. Then this man have bad teeth, but he could still like working in dentistry. But why bother bartending if you don't like alcohol? See? Something wrong? I just noticed that you haven't said my name yet. I haven't. What? You haven't said Anna yet. Aside from when you read my ID out loud, you haven't said my name. Meanwhile, I've called yours like a gazillion times now. Well, not really. The wrong name, though. Well, I haven't had the need to say your name. Come on, humor me. Say my name. Why? Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Anna. One more time. Anna. Yes, now one more time. Nana? What did it say? Something about a happy or something? Happen again? Maybe I need glasses? There's that feeling again. Did I see someone glitch out in the past? Oh, come on. Why did you want me to say your name? I like hearing people call my name. It feels personal and fuzzy. Yeah, but asking people to say your name like that is a bit quirky. Creepy. I don't know about that. There's a certain someone who will wake me up in the morning saying my name. Your name is important. Once you know someone's name, the gap between that person and you disappears. Once you give names to things, you start seeing those as important members of the family. So if it's creepy, it's still nice. Stop calling me Joe and use my name then. Say, Anna, can I ask you something? Yeah, call me by your name, so sure. About your arm. What about it? Oh yeah, I'm lacking one. Did I say the word creepy? Just saying the word creepy remind you of its absence? Actually, I've been wanting to ask about it since you came in. At least be uncomfortable for a second. I'm trying to get a rise out of you. Sheesh. So, what is it? How did I lose it? If it's not too personal. It isn't. I'm actually proud of the tale. Why? You're looking at a proud survivor of nanomachine rejection. Really? I thought that was something the doctors detected while the fetus is still in the womb. Yeah and no. There's actually two types of nanomachine rejection syndrome. First one is the most common. They usually detect it while you're still in the fetus. That's when they turn you into a cat boomer. Oh my gosh. Y'all just talk about Stella, don't y'all? And the other one can sometimes appear in your teenage years. It's incredibly rare, but it's still possible. So that arm, nanomachine rejection basically causes your body to attack itself. Since you start ripping apart, your organs malfunction. I was lucky. In the end, all I lost was the arm and a handful of toes. Get it, a handful, because I lost 5. I know somebody who would hate that joke. Anyway, I have a prosthetic arm, but it's in maintenance right now. I see. It's a bit weird to be without it. I still feel like it's there. Just a couple hours ago, I tried to grab something and I just stood there thinking that that arm was doing something. But anyways, mind getting me another drink? We can keep talking about my stump after that. Right. What do you want? Let's try something classy. It's weird being in a bar and not asking for a fancy drink. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna give Joe's favorite drink. Not me doing that. Here. This looks expensive, alright. I'm starting to have second thoughts now. Just drink it. I'm starting to feel dizzy. That's nice. It is? Of course, I spent so much time in hospitals and whatnot. But now, I'm just living my life, you know? I want to feel the good and the bad. No more being forced sitting quietly in a quarantine room. Yeah, I can get that. Wait, quarantine? Type 2 nanomachine rejection patients are put in special chambers free from the nanomachine particles in the air. That prevents them from being assimilated and aggravating their whole situation. To be fair, not all my members of that chamber are bad. I mean, I did spend 4 years in one of those places. Really? That long? Well, I didn't go for the genetic level treatment, so it was longer and a lot less expensive. Not gonna complain though. I'm alive thanks to all that. And I look for so many fond memories too. So that's what you meant with the whole feeling nostalgic in isolated places thing. Yep. Mm. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Just dizzy. Uh, hey Joe, if I ordered 2 drinks, would you be willing to share one with me? Come again? To be honest, talking about that treatment and all that made me feel a bit lonely. Sorry if it's not something you can do, but I had to ask. It's not something I normally do, but what the hell, sure. Really? Yay. Alright, I want a piano man and a piano woman. On it. Hmm. 2 drinks. Oh shoot. Which one do you want? Do you prefer the man or the woman? I'm fine with either, really. Okay, I'll pick the woman then. Cheers. Maybe this time it'll end happier, it said. Or something like that. Alright, this is getting weird. I said, cheers. Also, where's our money? All these drinks in it, we have no money? And if you don't pay me. Oh, cheers. Yeah. Huh. You okay? Yeah, I guess I'm fine. Just dizzy and sad. Sad? I miss Lynette. Lynette? Who? She and I were the only patients with nanomachine rejection in the hospital. We were together every day. When it was time to eat, she was there. During visiting hours, she was there. Whenever I slept, whenever I cried, whenever I laughed, she was always there. When I lost my arm, she told me I could have hers as compensation. That I could use it however I wanted. Oh, what happened to her? Did she die? Tokyo flu. Something went wrong with her immune system and the flu started kicking in. Tried to rush part of her treatment to reduce the symptoms, but it only made the nanomachines go wild. It eventually got to her brain and... I see. Sorry to hear that. Worst part is that if they left her as she been, I might have been able to spend an extra year with her. But all that work only got her killed sooner. Ain't even had the chance to say goodbye. She just vanished. Damn, that's tough. Miss her every day, you know. I say I want to forget her, but the truth is that I just want this pain to go away. It's been 2 years and I still feel the pain. Every second is just a second without her. It could get so lonely. Sorry, am I making you uncomfortable, Joe? You're not, don't worry. Still, sorry about that. We had so many plans about what we do after we left. We're so close to being together without that pesky nanomachine rejection, and it's not fair, you know. Why do I get to be here while she doesn't? Try to enjoy life as much as I can, enjoy for the both of us, but it doesn't seem enough. What do you think? What do I think? Well, I think about my grandpa. Your grandpa? He was a harsh guy, really sincere, but not one to mess with platitudes. It's not like he had a lot of enemies, but many people were cautious around him. But once he died, I never heard a single bad comment about him. Not even from those who were used to badmouth him every now and then. Really? Well, the best thing about death is that after you die, all the wrongs you ever committed feel meaningless. It really makes you think about how petty some things can be. Yeah. On second thought, that doesn't have much to do with what you said, does it? But what I'm trying to say here is, don't try so hard. Just live, you know? Be grateful that you have that chance. I know what you're feeling right now, but you'll get better. Eventually, all you remember is happy moments. I hope so. Sounds like you and your grandpa were close. He was my best friend. Losing him was quite the blow. Do you have any regrets in regards to him? I like how Anna has the white, his name's on white, just like with the dialogue. So it's like, yeah, I'm the main character in the Walking Dead game. I guess not. I mean, it's not like I had a dramatic goodbye or anything like that. He died in the hospital bed while I was at home. But I don't know. I never had a heated discussion with him, so I don't have that problem. Sure, there's always been a bit of, I wish I could have told him this, but that's bound to happen, regardless who you're talking about. Did you leave Lynette after a fight or something? No, of course not. Then you're luckier than most people. Oh, what I mean is, remember, whenever you feel depressed, remember she left your life while both of you were on good terms. Whenever you feel down, just try to hold on to that. Yeah, I can try that. Huh, that cheered me up a bit somehow. Thanks. Anytime. I should be leaving now. Thanks for such a lovely night, Joe. If you feel lonely again, just come back. I will. Well, that was an entertaining diversion. Ah, boss, what happened? I came to ask you that. Huh? You just spent an hour talking to yourself. I knew it. I was like, is Anna even, like, really... Can others see Anna? That's a real question. Yeah, such an hour talking to myself and making drinks for myself. How cute. No, I didn't. There was a girl called Anna here. There was nobody here. I was actually coming to tell you we were going to close for tonight, and there you were, chatting with the thin air. And the spirited talk, too. That can't be. She paid for her drinks. No, she didn't. The registry says the money came from your account. But all the drinks I served her. Mean liquid that someone who is definitely not going to meet has to clean off the floor. But Jill, you're worrying me. You okay? Last thing I need is another employee who talks to herself. Yeah, I'm fine. Are you sure there wasn't anyone else here? I even checked the security cameras. You were here by yourself this whole time. Maybe you're tired. You probably were just sleep talking really intensely or something. Yeah, maybe. Come on, I'll drive you home. Maybe you just need a rest. Yeah. What the hell just happened? How interesting. But yeah, those are the side stories. Prologue and Anna. And oh shoot, wait, we could. Oh no, we can't. Yeah, we can skip through all that. Nice. That was nice. I like that. All right. I'm gonna just go see if I can do something. I might want to check some of the files. What the fuck is Anna? That's my question. And that's why she calls us Joe at the prologue at the beginning. Well, how nice. How interesting. I'm gonna check something real quick. Oh shoot, don't do that. There we go. Okay, what do I have to do? Go to Steam. the fuck is this? No, no, no. Let me show y'all this. What is this? What in the puppet combo looking game is that? I'm just looking through the files. Oh, is there more dialogue? Wait, Anna, or is this later on in the game? Because if it's later on in the game, then I'm just gonna not read this. And there's a lot of interesting stuff you can go through in the files. Hmm. I'll assume. I'm gonna look it up and see if this dialogue shows up in the game. I'm not gonna read any epilogue or the dialogue or the scripts. What the fuck is the test room? Oh, okay. What is this one? Like, are these files for a test game or something? Fake Paradise. Anything in SFX? Menace. And this one has a code. How nice. Interesting.